Huskies. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kick it off as we get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know
off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Unloads to the wideout. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So Northern Illinois' offense has the ball for the first time. Leaves it with the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
No gain on the play. Fourth down.
They punted away on fourth down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play.
There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. Gives him the big stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run play action. All right, guys, let's chat about Georgia State. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And here comes the field goal unit. And the try is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. It looked like it had a chance to be good.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
Wants to throw it. It's on target and complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Off-play action on first down. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're working that left side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. They boot it away on 4th down. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Might be calling a hot route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quick release on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He's got it. Turning it on. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
7, Northern Illinois, 3.
And he's going to try to return this one. Drills him with the stiff arm. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Got enough for the first down. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Husky! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Give to the single back. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try to pop the draw. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. The give to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Panthers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Handoff from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Panthers. Fit it in the window for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Huskies. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Pulls it, fire complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And that one will give him the lead.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught near the sideline, it's Clinton. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on third. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. They're testing the right side here. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The play action fake. He's going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about the defense coming through when you needed it the most? They got some yards, had some success on this drive. 2nd and goal, sack. 3rd and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, sticking with it, coming through in a clutch.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Working that left side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is in the air on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. RPO complete to open the drive. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Quick release by the QB. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They'll go back to the ground. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. From the gun to give, looking for room.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Spins away from the defense. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Clinton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going, as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll do it himself. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Looking deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Here's the hit. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Georgia State!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Off the RPO, complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here on 3rd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. dropped the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Give to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. A little screen to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And he's just going to spike it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.